Test test. Hello, this is William with the video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel, playing a classic E France IKWM, so only published cards game. And let's take a look at my playing with Night Artist, Ad Hoc, and Shoot. Ad Hoc recently won a tournament, an offline tournament, so that's pretty cool. Not sure exactly where it was at. Taking a quick look at this pile. Nothing stands out as overly amazing. Reeve is quite good. Just so long as the second card I'm going to get past back here is worth playing. And I think I see Politician, Stone Carver, Sunrise Admirer, and Clay Mixer. All of those are definitely cards worth playing, so I'll start out with Reeve. 4 Wood Ox are always very nice to have. Alright, second pile here. I see 3 really good cards. Constable, very important to be aware of. Bargaining Baker is an extremely strong card, and Mason. So, normally I would pick Mason here, but with Constable, Mason and Constable kind of don't go together. Because usually if you go for a 4 stone rooms, it's hard to get the other prerequisites. Bargaining Baker is really strong as well. Probably for me it's between Mason and Bargaining Baker, and I'll just keep the Constable in my memory. I think I'm gonna take Mason here. Mason's very strong. Getting a 5th stone room in your house as well as having room for 5 people with the regular family growth action, very good. Okay, taking another look here. Stone Curator, likely easy 3 points. Good Friend is okay. Okay card to play early, and you get a lot out of it. Conservator is an interesting idea, although probably it's going to come all the way back around because the other cards in this pile are pretty good. I think what I might take here is Sunday Worker, though. Sunday Worker is really nice for double plow in round 14, which would be used to cover up all your farmyard spaces. Cattle Breeder would be pretty good as well, but I think the pick here is Sunday Worker. Especially with my Reeve, I wouldn't mind playing Sunday Worker and then paying another 2 food in round 7, paying another 2 food to play another Auk, which would be push me further towards my Reeve, and then in round 14, maybe double the plow action usually to occupy all the space that I need. Wheelbarrow Pusher would be okay as well. I could spend all my actions. First action, play Ox. Second action, take 1 read. That would be pretty strong as well. Maybe I should consider that. Especially with Reeve, it'll be very easy for me to build the first room. Yeah, I'm going to take Wheelbarrow Pusher here. Wheelbarrow Pusher and Reeve and a 4 Wood Ox I think go quite well together. Here, the best card is Boatswain. Boatswain is very strong. Rewards early plowing especially. Basket Maker goes pretty well with the Wheelbarrow Pusher. Boatswain is too strong to pass up though. Any sort of plow that I can use in the mid game with Boatswain is really strong. Easy to get maximum clay points. All right, here, Unicycle Driver is very interesting because I could link it with fishing. Yeah, whenever I use the action space. So I could go on 1 read and then use fishing with my Boatswain as well. But I think what I'm going to take here is Stone Carver. I don't really have a way to feed yet because I'm probably not going to plow that early for my Boatswain. So yeah, I'm going to take Stone Carver because the Wheelbarrow Pusher can give a bunch of stone. So my goal with Wheelbarrow Pusher is to build the first room or to build 2 wooden rooms at once fairly easily, which shouldn't be too hard with 3 read food something actions and 1 reeve. Yeah, it shouldn't be too hard for me to fulfill that. So yeah, looking like a pretty good start to this draft. Oh, I'll leave it like this for now. Yeah, Boatswain is really good. I'm often happy when I first pick Boatswain, but it doesn't really fit with the Mason. Here, hmm, Animal Welfarist is really interesting in that you can use it to get all the different types of animals to activate Constable at the very end of the game. So that is a very intriguing possibility. However, the best card in this pile is Convict number 24601. You play it in round 12. It's worth 6 points, or even you play it in round 14. It's worth 2 points. Plus, it increases my reeve count. It doesn't go super well with the constable, the convict, but the mason should theoretically give me a lot of actions if I grow my family a lot. So then losing some actions for the 24601 is not such a big deal. I think the animal welfarist is a really interesting idea, though. Hmm. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna try this, and no, it's too easily blockable. Hmm. Yeah, stable is too easily blockable, especially, which would take me out of too many points. Here, good friend Sunday worker, be happy with either of them, but I was talking about why I would want to use Sunday worker earlier. Plowing in round 7 with Sunday worker got a lot more appealing thanks to the boatswains. So yeah, I have a quite strong hand of occupations. Have to be very happy. All right, well, I can already see which card I'm going to take, and that is Sleeping Corner. Um, yeah, definitely. Sleeping Quarter is just fantastic here, especially with my boatswain. If I want, I can plow 2 fields and use my boatswain, and then play Sleeping Corner for unblockable family growth actions. Very strong. Downsizing is really good, but it doesn't go with Mason all that well. It doesn't go with Mason at all. So I'm hoping to get Evening Prayer or Wooden Strongbox on the rebound. Either of these would be very strong. Wooden Strongbox is a nice wood for 2 points. Evening Prayer goes really well with my Boatswain and Sleeping Corner. And Crib would be okay getting it back as well. Baking Tray is out there, so that's pretty nice for baking tray is really good for the bargaining baker if I just passed it to the bargaining baker, but that can't be helped. Cooking hearth also very good for the bargaining baker. All right, hay rake, unblockable plow actions are excellent when there's constable in the game. um, yeah, very good. Riding plow, one of the best cards in the game, especially with Sunday Worker. Probably I'm going to take Riding Plow and hope that Hay Rake comes back. Sawhorse is also very good. Um, Cheaper Fences is strong, but I am taking Riding Plow. Absolutely. Riding Plow plus Sunday Worker is too strong a combo to pass up on. And then hopefully I get Hay Rake back. That would be really nice. Here, this is a hard one. Woodcart would be okay. Pelts is good. Not going to take turn rest plow. So for me, it's between woodcart, pelts, and mansion. It's very unlikely that I can fulfill the obligations for mansion and get the reeve benefit and get the constable bonus and play 24601. So I think the pick is going to be pelts would be pretty good. I think woodcart though. Yeah. I'll be able to play woodcart really early, and I do need a lot of wood. Sleeping corner, riding plow, 15 fences, yeah. Probably 2 wood rooms. I'll take woodcart here. Very unlikely I can fulfill mansion, and pelts is very good. 5 food for 5 bonus points is really strong, but I'm probably not going to have a way to eat animals until late on in the game, and at that point I'm going to want to hold on to them. Backdoor is actually definitely should consider backdoor because of my plan of double building rooms, but I'm going to take fruitcake. Fruitcake is very good. Clapper is actually okay with boatswain too, but fruitcake is a very strong minor improvement. Not only does it turn a grain into a point, which is the better than normal conversion for grain, it also gives you, 3 or 4 food. Getting food from minor improvements is really strong, especially when it comes all at once, which fruitcake essentially does. All right, here, crib or wooden strongbox, one of the two. I think I take wooden strongbox. Just to dissuade other people from getting wooden strongbox and mansion. Simple fireplace would be okay as well. Crib. Crib would be good, but 2 wood for 6 food is okay, but not great. I think wooden strongbox is better. 1 wood for 2 points. So if my game goes according to plan, I'm gonna have a massive game. Constable is 5 points. Reeve is 3 points. And then I'm going to have a 5-room stone house and then no minus points. So starting right there, that's a very high point total. When I consider what is possible with convict 24601 giving me more points on top of that, the boatswain. I guess boatswain doesn't really go with my plan to Sunday work riding plow. Yeah, I guess that doesn't really go together, but here I take hay rake. Definitely, if I can have unblockable double plow sow in round 14, that would be really good. Be a ton of points. And the last pick, something easy to play, which is oak cask. In case I go 4th in round 1, oak cask is good. 3 wood and then starting player. So I didn't get evening prayer back, but that just means that plowing is going to be done earlier by other people. It also means that the occupation action space is going to be easier to land on early on, which is good for me. So yeah, I'm going to have to think about this. If it comes up that I can use riding plow in round 7, I definitely need to consider doing it with Sunday worker and boatswain. Yeah, I'll have to think about that. Or will that be too greedy? Maybe boatswain. So okay, boatswain could be make fishing a 2 or 3 point action, even if I already have 1 grain and then I gain 6 more from. I would hope to already have some. I don't know, we'll see. We'll have to see how the game goes. So sheep come out in round 1. So that means there's more food available, which is good for me because I want to grow a lot. So I want more food to be in the game. So reedstone food here from Ad Hoc. Ad Hoc might have evening prayer. It's not worth speculating that much, to be honest, I guess. So I'll play wheelbarrow pusher here. So wheelbarrow pusher is handy because it means your second action can be reedstone food or reedstone wood, which is very nice to do. Because the reedstone food action is often one of the strongest actions in stage 1, so gives you basically unblockable of that. between wheelbarrow pusher and a 4 wood occupation, it should be very easy for me to build the first room if it's relatively I can do it very efficiently as well. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Oh, stone buyer, lovely. Let's see, can stone buyer buy wheelbarrow pusher goods? Triggers. It doesn't mention it on there. You instead you receive an additional 1 building resource of your choice. Yeah. Yeah, so the wording on wheelbarrow pusher, we've yeah, I think it doesn't. Yeah. Yeah, so wheelbarrow pusher we've established that take and receive are 2 different effects because you can take something but never actually receive it. Um, yeah. And I'll do read stone wood or stone food. Yeah, so we've established that take and receive are 2 different things because taking is when you go on the space and receive is when the good is actually added to your supply. So because those 2 things are different and wheelbarrow pusher specifies that you don't take the stone, you receive it, and then the stone buyer specifies that when stone is taken. Yeah. It's kind of, some people don't like the definition, the difference. It seems kind of arbitrary, but um, like it's pretty easy to receive goods without taking them. I think that's like the best argument for its favor. Got a mosquito flying around my room. I have to kill it. So there's a night artist with the baking tray. I wonder if he has bargaining baker. If he does, it's an excellent combo. Being able to play the clay oven for 2 clay on starting player and get a grain which you bake instantly is awesome. So I'm going to play an occupation with this action, assuming I'm able to. Actually, 4 wood wouldn't be too bad. But I think with Reeve, yeah, the occupation's more important. So I play Sunday Worker or Stone Carver. Yeah. Stone Carver. Just to get it out there. And I already have a stone, so that makes it easy to feed. I like ad hoc start though. 2 clay fireplace with sheep coming out in round 1, as well as a 4 wood action already. Very strong start for him. Although no occupations, which he'll be a little upset about when he sees Reeve, but still, very good start. So one of the things that we found about Stonebuyer and Reedbuyer, especially those two, are that statistically they decrease. I don't remember what it is exactly, but when you draft them, you decrease your likeliness to win. Because when you draft them, you increase your chance of playing them, and they're cards that show that when you play them, they're cards that have been shown that if you play them, it is not good. I have an interesting dilemma here. Reedstone Food is available, so I wouldn't mind blocking that spot, but if I do that, then 2 Reed, it'll likely go to 2 Reed next round. Oh, Reedstone, actually my stone can be bought if I go on that space, so no, I want to leave it. And I'll food and grab a wood. So that's very nice for shoot. Last action of the round, Reedstone Food. But I guess with the buyer, that scares people off of it. So it also means that it's going to be way harder for my opponents to accumulate 2 Reed to build the first room. So I'm going to definitely try to build 2 rooms at once. I should be able to do that fairly easily because it's very likely that only one of the other players will be able to. Yeah, there's a very nice combo for Night Artist. Baking Tray plus Bargaining Baker. Very good. Now he's going to be able to go on starting player and play the clay oven for 2 clay and immediately get 5 food. Very strong. Especially if he drafted any minor improvement ovens as well. Just gets better. Okay, here I guess I do 3 wood. I could play Reeve, but I don't need to. So I guess I would rather wait for the cheap occupation to become available. So shoot must have constable then. So he has Stonebuyer and Politician. He's playing Stonebuyer and Politician and has constable. Maybe not. Maybe he passed it. Politician is nice workaround for Wheelbarrow Pusher. It makes it easy for him to get 2 reads. So both him and Ad Hoc are looking like they'll build the first room. I still might if I play Reeve, and then I could play Reeve first action next round and second action build room. That would be okay. I imagine Shoot drafted the reed the basket maker, the occupation that turns a reed into food, and he was probably hoping to get Stone Carver as well, so that he could buy stone and reed and turn them to food at the harvest. But the problem with those cards is that you give your opponents an extra food, so they've I think we've seen that they're not all that strong because of that. Here, Reedstone Wood, or Reed Food Wood. Oh man, having some difficulties. Actually, I'll grab. No, I will grab wood. Oh, I had my mic muted. Sorry about that. So now I have 3 players capable of building a room. Um, just good to be aware of. It's not all that common that it happens in round 1, but... Oh, Clayfire, nice. Yeah, good way. So we have 2 ways of getting around the Stonebuyer. The Clayfire dodges and the Wheelbarrow Pusher dodges Stonebuyer as well. So I would like to play Reeve here, but I'm gonna hold out until round 5. So with my first action, I'm gonna grab 3 wood. So then once I play Reeve, I will be able to build 2 wooden rooms at once, and that'll be very strong. So unsurprisingly, Night Art is starting players and plays the Clay Oven. Um, Adhoc's gonna have to be careful. I think he should take the sheep here, otherwise it'll be really tempting for me to steal them from him. Because he's had a good start, and I wouldn't mind disrupting it. I can afford the action, I think. Good, he does grab the 4 sheep. That's good. And I will grab Reed and pay a food that I grab in a stone. So now, when I play Reeve next round, I will be able to build 2 wooden rooms at once, and that will be really nice. That's part of the power of the Wheelbarrow Pusher, is that you can do reed wood. Reed wood food is an excellent action for building wood rooms, of course. And the stone will be handy for my stone carver and my mason. So yeah, it's looking very likely that I'm going to try to time Sunday Worker to come out in round 7 so that I can pay... If I get Sunday Worker on the cheap occupation spot, I can then pay 2 food to play a second occupation right away, which is nice. Because basically you pay 1 food for the extra action, so that's a very good rate of return. No family growth, good to be aware of. So an interesting thing that Reedstone food does is it means that I can go on the 1 stone action space and get 2 stone and a food, which would be okay for me. Oh, so no one's playing evening prayer. It's very interesting. Um, so now I'm faced with the choice: do I still play Reeve and pay the extra food to gain the extra wood, or do I not play Reeve and do something else with this action? Hmm. Grocer is really nice with Constable, especially, by the way. And the turn rest plow, man. If you got turn rest plow, that's a really strong mid game. Okay, do I want to play Reeve here? I could wait and try to play it with Sunday Worker in round whatever, round 7, or I could do something else. All right, 6 clay came all the way back around, so I am taking 6 clay. That is an excellent action. 5 food would be pretty good too. So this will be the first time I'm not taking 1 reed, but that's okay. It'll be there for me in the future. And I am able to build 2 rooms now, and I already have enough clay to renovate to a clay house. So yeah, I'm having a very good start. Would have liked to have played the Reeve in this round, but I think the extra food for the extra wood is not. It's okay. That's the thing. I would have had to pay 2 food for 4 wood, and the act of playing the occupation compared to 3 wood, which costs no food. Mm, I don't know. Ad hoc starting players cooking hearth. I'm surprised the bargaining baker didn't take that. Yeah, would have been good for him. Um, okay, what do I do here? If I could, no, it's not gonna happen. I do want to build a room, but I don't have to do it with my first action. I want to build 2 rooms, and even if I could delay it till round 7 or round 8, even, yeah, I definitely don't want to build if I don't have to. I think what I'll do here. Oh, there's tons of food already in the game, but I think what I'm gonna do is try to starve shoot, because if I starve shoot, I might be able to grow in round 7. So I take 6 food to mostly to block it from him. Now I don't think he'll have problems. Oh, nice backdoor. Oh man, okay. So with backdoor, that means I could potentially Sunday work family growth in round 7, and that would be awesome. Um, so to make that happen, I want to play Sunday Worker with this next action if it's available, occupation, and then I would do in my round 7 would be build room, double family growth at once. That would be really strong. My stream configuration is listed as only acceptable. Wonder, am I dropping frames or something? Shout out to Twitch chat. If you're watching this there, say hi in chat. I did broadcast this live originally on twitch.tv/play_agricola. So right now, I'm just saying to myself, please let Sheepok come back to me. It doesn't matter. I'll play my occupation either way. But if I could play it on cheap occupation, then that would just be the sign that this game is destined to go my way. Well, it is going my way. Going my way quite well so far. Yes. So he's asking if you have a donkey in a pasture, can you make that pasture into many small, like, say it's a 2x2, can you make it into a two by ones? Yes, you can. Just have to make sure that you always have a space for the. You always have to have one pasture that is specifically marked for the donkey. Here I play Sunday Worker and laugh to myself because this is going to be a crazy good game for me. So the problem that the other guys are going to have is that they'll all play towards the constable and they'll all get the constable bonus, but I am going to get constable and do so much more because I'm going to double grow. I should have double checked that night art that no one else could build a room before doing that, but yeah, there's no way that anyone else can build a room. I don't need to worry about that. So yeah, this is a pretty silly start. And I can afford. The nice thing about the double grow too is that I only have to pay 6 food total, so that's a stone and 3 food. That's easy. And then because I'll have so many more actions, normally sometimes you'll run out of stuff to do with your actions. I'm gonna be able to grab do nice one reed grabs or one stone grabs to activate my wheelbarrow pusher, which is always a decent action to do. Oh, this is nice. Very nice for night artist. Another 5 food. And then he can rebuy the clay oven for just 2 clay. Very nice. But not as nice as what I'm about to do. So what are the miners that I'm going to play? I didn't think about that at all. Looks like I'm only going to be able to play one miner. Because I don't have enough wood to play 2. So the question is, do I play oak cask or do I play wooden strongbox? And I think I play wooden strongbox. I think oak cask is so it'll be okay for me to ignore it. So yeah. Yeah. This will be quite the nice game for me. So when you're arranging your rooms, doesn't matter too much. Just you want to either stick around the outside, that can be okay, or you want to do the block. I think the block is better if you have, in the case that you get, oh, what's the card called? Uh, House planter or something. The one that says when you sow, if the field's beside a room, you get 2 extra grain or one extra vegetable on it. Oh man, what's that card called? Can't remember off the top of my head. Anyways, I think they're pretty much the same except for that case, because you almost always want to plan on plowing 2 fields, so the 2 fields you plow can go here, or they can go here, and then you leave room to fence a big group of 8, or you plow along the side of your house and you fence here, or you plow along the top and you fence here. Just leaves you with lots of options open. Okay, so this is kind of cool by by Night Artist playing the Lighthouse so that he'll be able to grow twice in round 8. But I don't really care about what any of the others say. I am going to use my Sunday Worker to double grow, which is really strong. The donkey with the grocer is nice for ad hoc, but yeah, I don't think any of them are going to be able to touch what I'm going to do with this game. So I have to pay a food to double grow, and then in total, I'm going to have to pay 3 and a stone. So unfortunately, I don't get to play a second miner, but doesn't really matter. I'm going to have 4 actions in round 8 at the start of round 8. That's really good. Really, really good. Normally, you only get 1 growth by that point, but just means that I'm going to have a very large number of actions, which means that be easy for me to get the Reeve bonus, and I'll be able to use my Convict 24601 for a bunch of extra points. So yeah. Oh, this is nice. Country Doctor. So one of the problems with downsizing is that it means that you have to, once you've downsized, you have to build 2 rooms to enable yourself to family growth again. Country Doctor helps you bypass that by allowing you to downsize, and then yes, this is quite nice because he's going to be able to take sheep and eat a bunch of them, and then buy 2 vegetables and a grain. So yeah, Ad Hoc is having a good game. Here's the thing: the other players I think are having good games, except maybe for Shoot, because Stonebuyer sucks. But the problem is, I'm going to also have a good game, but I'm going to have more rooms than them. So anytime you have more rooms, you get more actions and you get more points from your house, which are always really strong. So I think if I get 1 major improvement that's worth 2 points or more, then I definitely win. I might win anyways, but I shouldn't count my chickens. Someone might have, I don't know, some really good stuff, but I don't think so. Actually, was Politician his first pick? Did I see Politician? I don't. If Politician was his first pick, then I'm happy because I can forget about Shoot. He probably took Politician and then Stone Curator. So he's thinking that he'll play a lot of Stone improvements, but I'm not too worried. Manservant's nice. Nice for Night Artist, but yeah, he's capping his rooms too low. So even though he'll have a lot of points, yeah. Oh, Manservant's nice. I won't say anything bad about the Manservant. It's gonna work well for him. But I have a 6 wood action available to me, and that's awesome. So I would like to play Reeve here, but I would have to play it on the 2 food space. If I don't have anything left to do, it might be my second last action of the round. So yeah, I could still play Reeve. Probably though, at this point, I'm considering holding Reeve until round 14, so that it's a surprise for everyone else. And then play it for a nice 3-point action. But we'll see. Oh, this is good. Yeah, this is really nice for Night Artist. Problem is, he has way more food than he's going to need. 5 food per round is excellent. But it would be way better if he had like the Stone Buyer, or if he had the Grocer. He needs something to turn that food into. He already has the Bargaining Baker, Baking Tray Baker's Oven. Like, he doesn't need more food. This is more than he'll need for the rest of the game. But, you know. So I think Manservant was overkill. I think Animal Pen, maybe not. Maybe he needs it to feed next round. I guess I shouldn't say until I know. Here I'm going to take 4 sheep to hopefully take ad hoc out of the game. Not out of the game, but just to block him. Because it's going to be really strong for him to buy all those goods, and then sow them, and then grow with his country doctor. This will slow him down a lot. I think Ad Hoc's probably my biggest opponent as well. Maybe Night Artist 2 is doing well. He has easy access to the stone oven and clay oven, which is good. So we'll see. He grabs a vegetable. He just needs food. He needs a bunch of food to grow. So here, there's not really that much for me to do, so I will play Reeve. And gain another 3 wood. So it's looking like I should be able to either I can play Riding Plow now, and then play Boatswain and take fishing next round, and that would be okay. But there's no real. If I play Riding Plow and Plow, that's going to give me 3 fields, and then Boatswain will give me 3 grain. And I'm probably not going to bake them because it's very unlikely that I get clay oven or stone oven. So yeah, I'm not sure. What do I want to do with my final 2 actions here? Starting player. I could starting player wood card actually, and then just hoard, because I have a ton of actions. So using those actions to get more wood would be nice. Alternatively, okay, if I play Riding Plow, how much more wood do I need? 10, 11. I need like 11 more wood. So that's 4 wood actions probably. Yeah, I think wood cart's not really that worth it here. Oh, I'm forgetting. I just want to take reed and do reed, stone, food. Don't need to be fancy. I can starting player next round, and that'll be fine. And then the starting player may lead to a 4 wood action, for example. That would be pretty good. Yeah, it's nice that I have a way. Well, it's lucky. Lucky that I have a way to dodge the stone buyer with wheelbarrow pusher, because stone buyer could really sink my mason. It would mean that I would have a hard. Not that I would have a hard time getting 4 stone, but I would have a hard time getting like 6 or 7 stone. And 6 or 7 is what you want ideally, because you want enough to reno and also build improvements. So. Oh, gardener. Yeah, this is really nice. Okay, Ad Hoc is, yeah, I'm glad that I did that sheep grab then. Ad Hoc's going to have a really nice game because he can buy, he's going to be able to buy a bunch of vegetables and sow them. Yeah, that'll be really, he'll have basically unlimited food with gardener and 2 or 3 vegetables planted. That's really good. Good play by him. I'll grab 3 wood. There's nothing that I particularly want to do aside from acquire wood. I need 8 food by the end of this round, so I have enough already, 5 food and a stone. So I want to make sure that I keep converting a stone every harvest because of course I can only do 1, so I want to keep accumulating that food or that stone. So stone's been taken, so reedstone food is available to me as well. So I could do something like play my plow, reedstone food, 1 reed, and then I would have enough stone to build the well. So that would be good. Oh, reedstone food's taken. Of course. people want to get people probably want to get stone for the miners that they want. Night Artist especially wants he can't, yeah. Yeah. Yep, they got it. Starting player. Nothing that I really want to do. So starting player and play my riding plow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So riding plow will cover 6 spaces, and my house will cover a fifth. So all I need to do, I actually only need 12 wood for fencing because I can just fence this small little area and have enough. So that's pretty good. Yeah, very strong. I wouldn't mind sneaking the clay oven from Night Artist. If I could do that, I could. So what I could do is I could do clay food stone or reed food clay. Either of those would be good. And oh, deck collector, nice. Yeah, so it's definitely looking like I'm gonna have to play all 7 occupations in order to get the Reeve bonus. But of course, he doesn't even know about Reeve, so it's not like I need to worry about it. Um, this is nice. So he ate a sheep. What did he do? Oh, he took traveling players, of course. Yeah, so now then he gets to eat 6 food from vegetables and still have the most amount of points available from vegetables. So it's really good for him. Yeah, so I could steal the clay oven here. Do I want to do that? I could just get pottery. Yeah, pottery is good enough. I don't need clay oven. Clay oven would be good though. Uh, yeah, I don't need to plow here even. I'll do reed food stone. Oh, I need to keep a stone in order to eat. So I'm gonna need more than 1 stone. I have enough reed now for the rest of the game. So maybe I need to stop doing this reed food. Maybe I should have done 1 clay instead. And then I would be able to reno and get the pottery still. I have to imagine that Night Artist is planning on building stone. Oh, he already has pottery. What am I thinking? Of course he has pottery. Uh, might be going for a well. So I could get joinery or clay oven. If I could get stone oven, that would be strong as well. But for now, 1, 2, 3. Plow 3 fields. And eat 5 food in a stone. So this harvest is going to be a lot harder for me to eat. So I'm going to want to get something more for this harvest. I'll grab 4 wood. I almost have all the wood that I'm going to need for the whole game. So yeah, I'm glad I didn't play woodcart. So I have sleeping corner, I have fruit cake, I have mason, convict, boatswain. Do want to think about renovating, so I do want to start accumulating stone a bit faster than I have been. Because 2 renos and playing mason, I want to get my family growth going. But like something like family growth around 13 where I play fruitcake, that would be really strong. Um, yeah. Do I want a starting player for the rest of the game? They're probably. I'll probably want to. I don't really have miners that I want to play though. Oak cask, hay rake, both of them don't want to play. Fruitcake I'll play on my last family grow, so not gonna play woodcard anymore. So it's a question of if I want to play sleeping corner or not. Which it'll probably be one wood for 1 point. That'll be the conversion on it, which is good, but ad hoc fenced. So I'll probably be plan on fencing next round. Um, I have 3 more actions left. I wouldn't mind plowing again and then playing boatswain and then doing fishing. That would be a fine collection of moves. Oh, stone's been taken. Okay, yeah, I definitely want to take stone then. Take plus stone food. So now I can reno and play the well. That would be good. That would be really good. Yeah, probably I want to do that twice then because stone is going to be a bit of a pain to accumulate. Oh, Sculptor's Son. This is nice. Nice play. Means that whenever you get take clay or take reed, in his case, or maybe joinery, maybe wood, you get an extra 2. It's especially powerful because it makes the joinery way more valuable to acquire. Way more, not more valuable, but more worth acquiring, I should say. I also want to think about when I'm going to play Convict, probably in round 13, actually. Probably my last 2 actions of round 13 will be, hopefully, will be to play Convict and then Family Growth. He's not baking. Of course not. He doesn't need any more food. He has a ton of food already. And, okay, so I could play Joinery here. Joinery would help me with feeding more than the well would. It would also give me, both increase my point ceiling. Both are good for points. The well is usually considered better than Joinery, but this is kind of a unique game. Playing the Joinery here would also mean that it's less likely that I can play fences here. The Joinery is 1 fewer stone. Okay, I think I've convinced myself. I'm going to play Joinery. And it blocks shoot as well. So I put it in square brackets because if I do that, it's a whisper and only spectator. Not a whisper, but it's a spectator only chat. So I don't want to advertise that I'm streaming to the other players because then they might be tempted to go turn it on and listen to me. But yeah, I guess I have building stables as well so that I can hold more animals because my stables won't cover all that many spaces. Hmm. Yeah, maybe that was a mistake. I do like that the joinery will be 1 more food compared to the well. But yeah, I don't want to build stables usually with the joinery. You don't normally have enough wood. But yeah, I think this is okay. Grab an extra stone food. How do you barrel on 2 wood. I took 1 stone twice. Took 1 stone both times. For 2 stone and a food, which is not that great of an action, but considering that the stone buyer's out there, it's okay. So here I like the idea of plowing because then I can play boatswain and then take fishing. Although, what are the odds that fishing doesn't get taken this round? I could just take 3 wood and then fence. I think though plowing is going to be the move because that now I'll have all the plowing done that I want to do done for the rest of the game. And 3 wood is easy to come by. Oh, maybe I should have taken 3 wood. 3 wood is not all that I'm going to need. I'm going to need 5 more wood at least. Probably 6. 6 if I play Sleeping Corner. 5 if I fence 12 and then eat with my joinery 3 times. Where's my... There it is. So I don't have a way of eating animals yet. I do have 2 clay. Probably I'll grab an extra clay with my wheelbarrow pusher at one point. Either 1 clay so that I get a food and a stone, or something else. So I think I need to try for boatswain here because it'll be so strong if I do pull it off. It'll mean that the fishing action space is worth a ton of food for me. I have I'm now 1 food short actually, so I do need to get 1 more food somehow. But if I can get on the fishing space, well, that'll be very worth it. Yeah, so I am delaying my fencing a bit by playing joinery. Did I need to do boatswain here? Maybe I should have taken 3 wood instead. Because I do want to fence either this round or next round, and it's not looking like it'll be this round. Although, I could still fence and just fence 10. Ad hoc blocks, no surprise considering the sheep block I did on him earlier. Sure he's a little smarting from that. Here I think I do 3 wood. And then I'll do 1 stone again to grab 2 stone and a food. I have 1 sheep, which is nice. I can ignore sheep for the rest of the game. Yeah, I do need 1 more food, don't I? What am I going to use my Sunday worker on? I haven't thought about that. Maybe I use it to play Mason. So maybe I play convict number 24601 and Mason in round 14 to get to my 7 occupations, and then family growth afterwards and play fruitcake. I could do that. Although I think I should be able to play it earlier. My issue now is going to be feeding. I do have 5 food coming each harvest, so that's nice. So I'll need to get a couple extra. A lot of it'll come from my wheelbarrow pusher. This is my last action. Okay. Whoops. Ah, that's okay. I can do that. Take 2 stone and a food. 3 food, stone, wood. So now I have enough to reno, and I can play my mason. Very tempted to go for well, but I should definitely try to go for the clay oven at this point. It's still available. There's no way Night Artist. Yeah, Night Artist will get the clay oven somehow. It only costs 2 clay to him, and it gives him another grain. How many more actions do I have left? I have 12 more actions left. One's going to be reno. I need 1 for fencing, probably another take wood action. I need 2 for taking animals. I need 1 for taking vegetable. I need probably 2 actions for fishing, so that puts me at 8 total. So I probably have 4 more actions to wiggle. 1 for stone, 1 more stone action definitely. So that's 9 actions. So I have 3 to fiddle around with. Oh, and 1 for family growth, so that's 10. Depending on when my family growth comes, it might give me an extra action. I could take 4 wood here. Or I could fence. Fencing and then getting 2 boar would be okay. Is anyone else likely to fence? No, not really. So I don't think I need to fence first action. So can I afford the action to take 4 wood here? What's my next source of food? My next source of food is going on the 1 stone space and then renoing. When I reno, I'll play When I reno, I wouldn't mind playing fireplace actually. Although playing clay oven would be good too. I should say that I'm thinking. I'll do 4 wood here. Now I have all the wood I need for the rest of the game. It also delays shoot and night artist's fencing as well, which is nice to do. I want to push that back. Yeah. Okay, so it's looking like it's going to be difficult to get all the animals I need, so I might need to take 1 cattle this round. So if I fence, take 1 cattle, take 1 stone, but that means that my mason comes even later. How am I going to get that mason out? I need, that's the thing, I need to have enough food to play. If I do play my mason in round 14, gonna need an extra 3 food, which is more food. I'll get some from fishing and some from having the fireplace. Wouldn't be too bad if I get so bake around 14, because then I'll collect 6 grain and then sow 3 of them and bake the other 3. Yeah, so having the fireplace would be really nice. That'll be the earliest. Yeah, so I definitely want to delay my family growth till round 14, I think, for my mason, because then I can play fruitcake. And also it means that I'll have to pay less food total, and I think food will be my cap this game. It's going to be the biggest limiting factor for me. Yes. So I'll fence here. Then maybe take 1 cattle, and then I'll only need to take boar and vegetable to have all the prereqs for constable and play my mason, of course. Definitely want to get on. I want to get on fishing too. What are the odds that someone blocks fishing when it's at 2 food next round? It's definitely possible. Hopefully it doesn't happen though. Nice thing about two people going to stone already is Reno is really safe. Reno is. I can definitely get a renovate action in round 14. So that's good. 15 clay to 10 stone. Oh, this is cute. So Night Artist is going to build 2 stone rooms at once. So he can family growth with his first 2 actions if he wants to. Because he has Lighthouse as well. So that's pretty cool. Or no, he'll family growth here and then family growth next round, of course. What am I thinking? He still has an action left. And he can plow sow. Does he he doesn't have a plow though. Or he might play one still. Oh, he probably has turn rest plow. Yeah. So he'll probably play turn rest plow with this family growth here. So with this stone take, I'm going to have all the building resources that I'll need for the rest of the game. And now my Reno in round 14 is 100% secure. Oh, he might buy it. Oh, but if he buys it, I get some stone as compensation. Okay, that's. I think that's okay because I do that. I think I still activate my wheelbarrow pusher, right? Whenever you take exactly 1, yes. So that gave me 1 fewer stone than I was expecting, but it gave me 2 extra food as compensation. So I come out 1 food behind on the exchange. But if I can treat that action space as a 5 food space that's unblockable because nobody else wants to take 1 stone, then I think I'll be happy with that. So my expectation here is that Ad Hoc will spend the rest of his actions blocking me from getting Constable. I think that's his path to winning, is if he blocks me from getting the Constable bonus. Although, is it even... Yeah, there's no way Shooter and Night Artist are not going to be able to get to that prereq. Was it... There's no way Shoot and Night Artist can... They will not play Constable if they took it. But if Ad Hoc has Constable, then he'll play it. Well, I'll play nice and safe for the Constable. Grab 1 cattle. So yeah, my thinking is round 14 I'm going to play Mason and Convict 24601 with the same action thanks to my Sunday worker. And then with the family growth action I'll play Fruitcake with the grain I will get from fishing this next round. Yeah. Did he do that right? Yeah, I guess he did. Technically, one of them is a guest, but it doesn't really matter. He had... No, he had 3 actions. He grew, so he should have 4 actions. So he's actually 1 action short, I think. Hmm. So I need to take boar, I need to take vegetable, I need to fish. Those are my three main things that I need to get done this round. I have enough resources that I can feed this harvest, but I will need to have more food in order to play my Sunday worker next round. So ad hoc grabs one cattle, so I will grab one boar. Because taking vegetable is really not worth anything to ad hoc. You know what? I should fish. If my fish gets blocked, that will be more annoying than this because I don't think Constable is coming out. This really sucks. First action, 2 food fish, but I think ad hoc will be out to get me after early. Well, no, I don't think he's out to get me, but I think he won't have that much to do himself. And so then he will use those actions to block me. Which, him blocking the boar is also very annoying, but him blocking fishing is more annoying. Oh, that's nice. That's nice for shoot. I kind of expected Night Artist to plow sow and then starting player with his first 2 actions because then he could have gone on family growth with room later on because he has space for 5 rooms. Yeah, Shoot's game has really just not gone the way that he wanted. It's been a rough one for him. Yeah, so my things to do: take boar, take vegetable, take food, either in the form of stone or 4 food traveling players would be okay. Actually, 4 food traveling players is gives me stone earlier. Gives me the access to the food earlier, I should say. I have enough that if I can go on the... If I get on Cheapok with my first action round 14, then I'm okay. I'm going to play this really safe and grab 1 boar. This is me playing super, super, super de-duper safe for the Constable in case ad hoc has it. Which, I mean, it looks like he's playing towards it, but you never know. So my last 2 actions, traveling players and then take vegetable. Take vegetable first, and then we'll see with the second action. What if occupation is blocked? So if night artist is at 6 occupations and I'm at 5, it is possible that that would happen, that it would get blocked. I also would like to be able to use my first action to grab sow bake for actually it wouldn't be worth hardly any points compared to fishing. I guess it would give me more food. Sow bake would be like a 5 food and 1 point action, which I guess is about the same as fishing, although sow bake would be 2 points and some food. Yeah, fishing would be 1 point and some food. Yeah, so fishing, sow bake would be better for me than fishing. How much better? I'm not sure. Shoot does family growth, and Night Artist is at the maximum number of people, and Ad Hoc has used a Country Doctor grow and downsizing. So yeah, family growth round 14 is safe. Reno is safe. Yeah, so I'm gonna have two actions in addition to that. So I basically trying to decide what my second action will be. One, two, three, four, five, six. He's at six. He might forget about if he remembers Sunday Worker, then he might play an occupation with his first action. If he does, then I would be really tight for food and I would have to first action, which would cost me five, which I probably wouldn't have enough. I guess I could eat some raw grain. Yeah, Ad hoc might block me from getting the Reeve bonus as well. Pretty sure, yeah, well, yeah, definitely the game's down between the two of us. No one else is relevant. Okay, so he plays an occupation. So for me to play Ock, it would cost me two food. So I think I'm going to play the tiniest bit greedy here. And traveling players, my plan will be to first action, occupation, next round. Okay. Stone, wood, three food. One, two, three. And the nice thing is nobody knows about... Ad hoc knows about Mason. So he might block my Mason. If a Night Artist plays... There's no reason that Night Artist should play an occupation with his first action. I guess it would be worth 3 points to him, but he doesn't know that. As far as he knows, it would be a confirming of 3 points, which are 0 points. From his point of view, there's no reason why Night Artist should first action play an occupation here. Good. Takes wood. Oh, I should subtract the stone and the wood. So now I Sunday work the occupation space, play Mason, play Convict for 2 points, and 3 points from the Reeve. And that costs me 3 food total. So yeah, I'm barely going to slide in terms of the number of actions that I needed to get done. So me Sunday working family growth in round 7 is going to have been ridiculously good for me. I probably took one stone way too many times, but if you look at it, I probably should have tried to get a different way to feed rather than just the stone cutter. If I had done that, then I could have saved actions on the one stone space, but the stone buyer made it a pain to get to my enough stone to fence or to reno to 4 stone rooms and play other thing. So our Night Artist played Stonebreaker, which is a 3-point action for him. Makes sense. Be interested to see what Ad hoc does here. No matter what, I do some action that gives me... Oh, nice. I have 2 actions. I sow or fish. Either of those are good. And then I reno, and then I family growth. That's my last 2 moves. Oh, I bet Shoot has Mansion. Yeah, so Shoot's really just had a pretty brutal game. Yeah, so this is worth 1 point. And how many extra points? I have 4. If I don't eat a wood, then that's a point. I'm at 6. I'll go down to 5. This gives me another 6. So 3. So it's 3 food, which puts me at 7. So that means I'm going to have to eat a wood for... or no, because I have fruitcake. So is this worth any points, really? Will I have to eat a wood if I play fruitcake? No. But I don't really have anything else to do. Everything I have is worth 1 point no matter what, so I think this is okay. This is as good as anything. Well, this is And this is probably my best action. I'm not really explaining myself clearly, because yeah, I will want to use fruitcake for a grain. Yeah, so it's a two point action at least, because it gives me 8 points on my grains, so that works. Oh, poor shoot. With your very poor. He doesn't have time to fence and play mansion. Brutal game for him. Oh, and constable cannot come out anymore because all the occupation spaces are taken. Cool. I wonder where constable ended up. I guess ad hoc must have had it because shoot took. Did he take stone buyer or stone sculptor? Not stone sculptor, but sculptor's son. He may have. So here I ran out do stone and extend my house with my mason, which gives me 2 points on my wooden strongbox as well. So yeah, I played very heavily towards the constable, but it didn't end up coming out. I have to imagine that ad hoc has it. He might still play it if he has like a miner or something that lets him play. Yeah, mansion from shoot for 8 points. I guess what Sawhorse only gives him 2. He could have fenced 9. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I guess this was a little better for him, but yeah. Disastrous game for shoot. Probably was really counting on getting joinery, which he did not get. I play fruitcake. And actually, with fruitcake, I only need to eat 4 food total. So, pretty nice game for me. Definitely did not happen the way I was expecting to. I was not expecting to get Sunday work family growth, but it's pretty nice that I did. So I got whatever my score is plus 7. Oh, I only scored 50. Oh my gosh, did I lose? Holy crap. I lost to ad hoc. Oh. Wow. That really sucks. Oh man. GG ad hoc. Oh, he scored 53. I scored 52. Yeah, so and we both had constable would have got the constable bonus. So yeah, he just beat me straight up. It's not like I would have got it and he didn't and it didn't come out. Wow. That's disappointing. I guess he got well. What's his 2 points here? Oh, pelts. Holy crap. Well, that's disappointing. I thought I had the win, but I did not. I lost ad hoc. Well, I feel way better about that sheep sweep that I did on him then. Holy cow. And he probably feels very vindicated for his fishing blocks. He only did one. Um, I mean, Stonebriar was annoying for everyone, but shoot or ad hoc only needed 5 stone total, two for his stone house and three for his well, whereas I needed four and then two for the joinery. Yeah, I guess I probably overplayed. I don't know. Yeah, this is disappointing. Very disappointing. Thought I had this win locked up. Oh, this is, this is annoying. Thought I had the win. Oh well, it's too bad that happens. Good job for him. Uh, I only scored 45 on my farm without my bonus points, so I would no way I have enough stone to build. I didn't have enough resources to build a fifth room. Joinery might have been costly. That might have been a costly mistake because playing the joinery meant I needed maybe not playing the joinery, but taking the 4 wood because I could have stayed at 12 wood, eaten twice with my wood, and then gone down to and then fenced 10, which would have been two fewer points. So that means the 4 wood was a 2 point action. But maybe I could have done something else instead, like starting player. Yeah, it's a pretty disappointing finale for me. I thought I had it. They thought I had it. Um, yeah, I probably should have just planned on building stables. Hmm. Oh well, this happens. Let's take a look at the draft. Uh, 277,953. I was counting my chickens. Can't. Yeah, that's embarrassing. Thought I was gonna blow them out of the water, but Ad Hoc played a good game. I mean, he grew very easily. Not as not even as quickly as he could have. The sheep, he did get access to that first sheep grab, which was nice for him. And Grocer is good. Grocer is probably not as good as Mason, in my opinion. What was his? I guess his first pick was Grocer, then over Mason, and then he must have Constable as well. I'll have to take a look at that. So this is ad hoc that I'm thinking of. Yeah, let's take a look at what ad hoc's draft was. Grocer, country doctor, took farm school graduate over boatswain. That's crazy. I guess he has had Grocer. I think it's crazy though. I guess he thought Gardner was coming back. Yeah, boatswain's really good. Sunrise admirer. Okay, but when you want to plow early for your country doctor, then Sunrise admirer is not as good as I don't think. Because usually you want to play Sunrise admirer towards the end of the game. Not that you have to. It's just that the food costs are very high. Um, took cattle breeder here. Cattle breeder is an excellent constable card. Took beehive, best card by power. Smart donkey, best card by power in draft position. Here he took wooden path. Wooden path was a nice 2 points for him. Cool. Took downsizing. Downsizing's really good. Yeah, I think my opponents. I shouldn't. Okay, this is horrible, but I think my opponents made a lot of mistakes in their draft. Although there was no way that Night Artist with Lighthouse was going to play downsizing. Okay, I understand that. Um, but I think Shoot what got totally focused down the path of stones, big stone house, etc., and drafted poorly as a result of that. Hayrick is 2.7 power. That's really good. Surprising. Pelts 4.1. Excellent. Like Pelts is 4.1 power. Like 5. There are only like 10 cards that are above 5 in this set. EIK WM France. Is my sound messed up? Test test. I'm still talking. Yeah, I think it's your sound. Yeah, 4.1 power. Maybe I should. I probably should have taken Pelts. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, good draft by him. And he played well. He scored 53 even without Constable. So wait, did he have Constable? I didn't double check. Fifth, he took Gardner. Didn't even have Constable. Oh man, I should not have. He fooled me. I shouldn't have. I should not have played towards Constable. I'm sure I had better actions to do. Now let's look at my draft. So a Reeve actually worse than Sunrise Admirer by power. Interesting. It's draft about 1.2 positions higher, but it's worse by power. Although power does include a draft position component, so Mason easy pick. Wheelbarrow pusher. Stone Curator is 3.8, so it's a full point higher than the wheelbarrow pusher. And Conservator didn't make it back either. But I got Sunday Worker, which is better than one of them. Yeah, maybe I should have taken Stone Curator here. I don't know about Stone Buyer, so I should plan on Mason 4 rooms, 5 rooms, and then for 2 points from the Curator, and then another 2 points from improvements, or another point from improvements. So for 3. Wheelbarrow pusher is nice. It's pretty, like it gives you a very guaranteed round 1, which is nice. Here I took Boatswain. Yeah, easy pick. Stone Carver. 2.0 power, even though it's behind unicycle driver and clay mixer. 2.0. So this maybe is where things start to go bad for me. I think this is a good pick, but it ended up that maybe I should have taken unicycle driver, because then I could have linked the one read in with fishing space, and then I could have been doing that all game. Or link the one ox space with, is it plow? Is plow above one occupation? Yeah, could have done that too. And then plow every time I play an ock. Yeah. Convict. Yeah, it looks good. Sunday worker. By the stats. Okay, so here I first picked sleeping corner. So my thinking was, with boatswain and wanting to grow 5 times, sleeping corner will be really good for me. So that, maybe that was an error, because the thing about Mason is that your 5th growth is unblockable, because you're doing the family growth action space in usually in round 12 or 13. So that might have been an error, because for sleeping corner to have value, I would have had to, in the early game, focus on getting 2 grain fields, and then growing. So yeah, maybe I should have taken evening prayer here, because then with evening prayer, my first 2 rounds I plow. Then with the evening prayer I play boatswain, and then I get those 2 grain on the field, and then maybe sleeping corner comes. No way, sleeping corner comes back, but it's possible. I don't know. Wooden wheelbarrow pusher is really good with Mason, I think. Like guaranteed read, and also starving other people to read. I think the problem with this game was I did too many wheelbarrow actions, where I only got 1 resource out of them. And I needed to get more. It wasn't very efficient. Well, I got 2 resources and a food, but 2 resources and a food are not that much. So yeah, maybe sleeping corner was a mistake. Maybe I should take evening prayer here. I think not downsizing. Yeah, so it's a question of sleeping corner or evening prayer. Maybe I should have taken evening prayer. Problem with evening prayer, though, is you avoid playing occupations in stage 1 generally, which you want to do with Reeve. You want to get lots of ox out early. Here I took riding plow. It's the best card by position and power. Yeah, I think it's hard to doubt that. So here I took wood cart. Okay, this is another minor that went unplayed. So my thinking was, I'm going to try to build 2 wooden rooms and then play wood cart, and then that will give me enough wood to get the 19 I need for the riding plow. Yeah, I think part of my problem this game is I didn't envision my final farm very well. So I thought that I would need to get to 15 instead of 12, which is not a huge difference, but it's a difference of 3 wood, which is something, especially with wheelbarrow pusher giving me extra wood early on. Yeah, not that I played pelts. Not that I would have played it even. But just that I probably this was a mistake. Taking woodcart here. Pelts, whole point 4, and I'm planning on going to 5 rooms. Yeah. This might have been a mistake. This probably was a mistake, taking woodcart over pelts. Yeah, because I didn't, but I don't, yeah. It's so hard to say, because I think the game went as well as it, not as well as it could have, but the game went really well for me in some cases. Like being able to Sunday work family growth, that was amazingly good. Yeah. I don't know. Here, I take Fruitcake, best card by power. I did not want either of those two. Actually, maybe I should have taken Backdoor here. Hmm. Backdoor would have let me double grow in round 8 in this game because Ad Hoc grows round 5, Shoot grows or round 6, Shoot grows round 7, then I would double grow round 8. Maybe. Fruitcake's almost a full point stronger in power though, which is significant. Here I took Wooden Strongbox over Simple Fireplace. Okay, I think this was a mistake. I should have taken Simple Fireplace. I should have taken Pelts, and then I should have taken Simple Fireplace. Um, because when I did that 4 sheep sweep, I would have gotten extra 3 food out of it if with Simple Fireplace. Because I did have a minor action that went unused. Yeah, that's true. Did have that minor action that went unused, and that was when I double grew with the Sunday Worker. Yeah, so maybe Simple Fireplace is better here. It's a clay for a point instead of 1 wood for 2 points. But then again, I got that amazing 6 clay action, and I wasn't expecting on getting that 6 clay action. But on the other hand, it's an easy upgrade for Simple Fireplace to Cooking Hearth, which I want to have easy upgrades that don't cost stone on the major space. Yeah, here I took Hay Rake. Don't have too much to say about that. And Oak Cask. Yeah, so I think I might have made a couple mistakes with my miners specifically. I think I'm pretty okay with how my ox went, but I think probably Sleeping Corner here was a mistake over Evening Prayer, and I think Woodcart was a mistake over Pelts. Not even over Mansion, just over Pelts. Yeah. Hmm. All right, let's take a look at the other players. Let's take a quick look. Uh, Actually, I shouldn't really look too closely at this. I think Shoot got Chief, and then he got. Oh, he did have. This is where the Constable ended up. I should have remembered that. Stone Curator. Yeah, so all the cards he took put him towards a large stone room, stone house. Stone Curator, Chief, Politician. He didn't get Reed. Where was the Reed Eater? Basket Maker. He took Sculptor's Son over Basket Maker. In his position, I think I'd probably take Basket Maker, especially with the Politician Stone. When you're intending for Stone Buyer, I guess if you don't get Stone Buyer, Sculptor's Son is better. I don't know. It's hard to say. Um, First pick Stonehouse extension. Yeah, I guess that makes sense when you're going heavy stone. Maybe I take Lighthouse instead, and then say whenever Stonehouse extension gets passed to me, even if you don't get it back in the draft, hope that it gets picked third or fourth, and then played. So he took. So this is where Evening Prayer ended up. That makes sense. Yeah, so I guess he wasn't going to take downsizing with Stonehouse extension. Sawhorse, good pick. Mansion, I understand why. Um, with Mansion and Stone Sculptor, though, I think the problem was that he tried to do both. He couldn't afford to do both. He could only do Mansion or Stone Sculptor. So either grab the majors or play the Mansion. He couldn't afford to do both. Yeah. Oh, interesting. I think his draft makes a lot more sense when you see it in that form and not in his final farm, which I guess is easy for anyone to say. Yeah. Too bad I lost yesterday by a point as well. And I could have tied easily. Oh my goodness, I could have tied easily if I had kept with. I turned a wood into. I had smuggler, and I turned a wood into a grain into a stone for no reason instead of wood into grain. Oh man, this game. And the game was so bad for me too. I didn't grow family growth until round 12. And I still only was 1 point off and should have tied, let alone outright win. Anyways, here, first pick manservant. Okay. Yeah, that's a mistake. Um, Stone. Okay, when you first pick manservant, you're praying that you get plow driver or scholar in your draft. Now he did end up getting lighthouse, but manservant would have come all the way around. With country doctor, wheelbarrow pusher, stone curator, Sunday worker, yeah, there are a bunch of cards in here that I think are better than manservant. So I don't mind saying, in my opinion, I think Night Artist made a mistake. Um, Here he took Debt Collector. I agree with that. Debt Collector is awesome. Surprised Debt Collector is taken after. Oh, it's only 0.08. Yeah, they're very. Debt Collector and Boatswain very close. Here he took Stonebreaker. Uh, yeah, I disagree with that. Does Stonebreaker work with Conservator? I'm not sure that it does. Uh, you may not use both the Conservator and the Stonebreaker. Yeah, it doesn't work. Yeah, so that was a mistake taking Stonebreaker there. Um, Bargaining Baker here, yeah, makes sense. Good pick. Here he gets Conservator back. So this is. So I guess he saw Manservant and Conservator and decided to take Manservant with his first pick. Which is funny because based on um, draft position and power, Manservant was more likely to come back to him. Oh well. Here he takes Clayfirer. I mean, he did have Clay Mixer. I didn't know yet. Yeah, I don't know. Animal Pen, yeah, Animal Pen's great. The only reason its power is lower than Donkey is because people always first pick it because it can be so amazingly good. Two food per round, fantastic. Uh, Lighthouse. This is where he was really happy with his Lighthouse. That sort of justified. I don't know if it justified it, but it made him happier. Here he takes baking tray with the bargaining baker. Yeah, that makes sense. Baker's oven with bargaining baker. I understand. Turn rest plow. Yeah, I mean, Pouts is a lot higher in power, but I understand. Turn rest plow could be really good on its own. Yeah. Oh well, that happens. Good job by Ad hoc. Um, Obviously did well. I wonder how long he's been on the site for. Probably a long time. Yeah, since 2012. Only 350 games online though, but his win rate is very good. So yeah, so he's obviously a good player. Did well. I've rambled on for more than long enough, so thanks for watching. Sorry I thought I would, but didn't. I managed 52, but the opponent got 53. Both of us would have had. Both of us would have ended up getting the constable bonus if it had been played. So, yeah, good job by him. He did well. That's all for me. Thanks for watching. I'll make another video soon.